Welcome, guys. Welcome back to Kodai. And today, your friend is here back again with another video to help you to learn C perfectly. And today, we are all set to write our first program in C. Uh, Before we write and execute our first program, let's try to understand some basic concepts to write this first program. So, to write and execute this first program, we need to understand what is string or string literals. A string is combination of characters. Okay, guys, string is a combination of characters, and as far as our C language is concerned, strings are put between two double quotes. So always strings will be between two double quotes, and that's what the basic thing you need to understand. And okay, at the end I have information to tell you. Okay, let's get in and code our program. So guys, as a programmer you need logical thinking. So our problem here is, it is a kind of problem. Our problem here is we have to print something on our console, on our terminal, or on our output screen, whatever you may call it. So uh, that is our problem given here. So we have to break it down and write the code. So let's it is a good way to say hi hello to the world and start anything, so that will be a very good thing. So what we have to do, we have to print hello world. That is our problem given. Okay, hello world. Hello world. So guys, hello world is a string. When I say it is a string, our job is to put this between two inverted double quotes. So once we do this, we enclose them with brackets, and we need to terminate it with the terminating character. Okay, after terminating the character, simply the string that we write will not be automatically being printed on the console. We need to use a keyword. Okay, that keyword is printf. Okay, here I need to tell you that what is keyword. A keyword is something that is with a predefined meaning. It has a predefined definition which we cannot manipulate, we cannot change from the C library. It is by default, it will have a meaning. So printf will print us whatever we give in the printf statement. So that's it. We have included the string that we have to print and with a keyword. Then we need to put them between the braces, curly braces. Okay, so this curly brace at first points out to the compiler the beginning of the program, and this second at the end, the third line specifies the end of the program. Okay, then we need to add the function. Let's take void main. Okay, void main. That's it. Okay, we can take int main, but int main will return us value. So that to reduce one line of code, I have taken void main, and this void main, this is what the processor compiler will look for, this function, this main function. Okay, and these two brackets are set up there to include arguments. As of now, we need not to worry about this. Okay, okay, once the compiler gets pointed out this main void main, it will next go to the braces. That is, in C, codes will be read line by line. Okay, once the main function is known, clearly known to the compiler, it will start executing. And before that, we need to have one more hash include stdio. This hash, anything hash is also hash, anything that we write after hash is a preprocessor directive, a preprocessor command. Of course, I will put a dedicated video for what is we call preprocessor directives or preprocessor commands. Okay, this is a preprocessor command, a preprocessor directive that we need to include, and stdio.h. This is a header file, stdio.h, standard input output. This header file has the functions like printf, scanf, and all such things. In one of my videos, I have told this the function exit comes in stdlib, and when you do a lot of mathematical calculations, you include math.h. So all this type of header files will have its own functions and its own keywords. So this printf comes under stdio stdio.h, standard input output header file. Okay, our code is ready, and of course I have explained all that needed for you to understand here in this program. Let's straight away run this and see. This screen pops up to give any user input. Of course, now we don't have any user input to give, so just give run. Here it is, the hello world is being printed on the output screen. So we have written and run our first C program. So guys, I hope you understood what we did. And one more thing, one of the best tools for all the beginners who learn to code or program is a Flogorithm. Flogorithm is a very good tool for everyone to learn. It is the combination of algorithms and flowcharts. Both algorithm and flowchart are combined together, and this beautiful tool is made. And if you just want to try out, and of course it is a very good tool, believe me guys, even I started learning to code or program with the Flogorithm. So do install Flogorithm. So unfortunately it is not available in the Play Store, that's why I couldn't make any videos. Otherwise I would have made something on the Flogorithm. So guys, go and install Flogorithm and code there. It is much easier. Moreover, you will be using pseudocode like language in the Flogorithm, and that will help you a lot in programming, in learning to code and learning to program. So as of now guys, this is our first program, and we have a lot more to learn in the upcoming days. So stay tuned for more updates, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do subscribe and click the bell icon to get the instant updates. So until the next video, this is your friend signing off. Bye bye, cheers guys.